Hey y'all, welcome to the Neighborhood News with Real Estate Katie. This is our weekly show where we showcase different neighborhoods across the greater Phoenix area. Find us and previous shows on our YouTube channel. Our handle is at Team EvoAZ. I hope you enjoy the show. Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new week and a new neighborhood. It is the Neighborhood News, and today we are over in Phoenix. Let me share my screen with you so you can see just where we are. I am really excited about this one. I think you guys are going to love this particular area. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we are just between 7th Street and 14th Street here, right off of Dobbins, just south of Dobbins, actually. And we are in a community that is up against the South Mountain Preserve. And oh boy, does it have some lovely views. So let's dive right into it, guys. First, I want to share a little bit about South Mountain and Dobbins Peak. So Dobbins Peak is the highest accessible point for visitors, reachable by car if hiking's not your thing. It stands at an elevation of 2,330 feet, and it's a manageable hike for those that are maybe not quite as prepared for steep trails, but they want to still get out there, get into nature, and experience our very impressive city views. So we are very, very close to that particular location with this neighborhood. And let's dive right in. So this particular section, so we're only going to talk about a section of this neighborhood, this section here, that I have outlined with a box. And this is called Alta at Avance. And it is, again, in Phoenix. The zip code is 85042. It is a gated community. And this is the larger home section, I guess you could say, built in the 2020-ish area. And there are single family homes. Right now, what's available is anywhere from 850 to now it's under contract. It just went under contract not too long ago, but it was listed at 1.675. So you've got some variety in there. We do have a pending that is just under the $1 million mark at 979.9. But today we are going to talk about our listing on Piedmont. I'm absolutely in love with this property. If you have seen our Instagram or, other posts on our YouTube channel, you have seen this property because we have been blowing it up over the last week or so. It actually went under contract rather quickly in about a day, and you are about to see why. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3,800 square foot home, again, built in around that 2020 year. It does have a private pool, and trust me, all the fixins. So let's dive right into it. This is the front elevation. It is a 4-car garage. And again, it's right up against the preserve, guys. Look at that. Just absolute exquisite mountain views and all the nature you could want with the close proximity to the city. I totally love that. So you still have all of those amenities that the city provides, the nightlife, the shopping, all the things. But when you're home, you don't feel like you are smack in the middle of the city, which is really nice. Just a lovely front elevation. They really did a lot to this property. Those double doors, so let me go back. When I first arrived at this home, it's a bit deceiving. You think that these double doors take you into the home, but they do not. They take you into this front courtyard, which is amazing for entertaining. It's beautiful at night. You have the canopy of the stars right after our beautiful Arizona sunsets that you are able to witness each and every evening. It's just a wonderful place to gather or to hang on your own and just enjoy our beautiful Arizona weather. The inside does have a bar, very nice bar, and entertainment sort of setup. You could also use that as a formal dining area if you'd like. And then your formal living room, fireplace. This kitchen is just to die for. Look at this kitchen. Huge island. Love all of the bells and whistles. Love the crown molding. Love the style and the color. You got a big walk-in pantry there.
double wall ovens. This is the family room with gorgeous views of not only the back resort style backyard, but South Mountain Preserve as well. And then you have your wall of glass at the 90-degree angle, which is so cool when it's wide open. Beautiful wood beams, just so stylish throughout. There is your movie room, could be used as a den or a playroom or an additional living space or a teen living room. Oh, and that was pretty cool. So they did install some custom barn doors to go in front of the double Arcadia doors that lead out to the front patio so that, you don't get the glare while you're watching a movie. Here's your primary bedroom with ensuite. Gorgeous views again of the resort style backyard and South Mountain Preserve. You've got the his and hers sink that are separated. And it's just lovely. I love the very traditional glass subway tile surround. Just think that looks so good. And then it's got a junior primary. So your main primary and your junior primary that also has an ensuite bedroom is on one side of the home, and then it's completely split from the other two bedrooms, which I think is pretty cool. And I know that many people adore that type of setup. This is your laundry room. It's huge. It's got a sink, lots of folding space, lots of cabinet space for storage. Here's one of the guest bedrooms. I just love the textures on the wall and all the neat little things that you find in every nook and cranny. And there's literally a surprise out around every corner in this place. There's your guest bathroom and bedroom 4 and the backyard, which is where I would live. Just bring me a sandwich every now and then back here. Just beautiful, lovely spa with the water features. And you've got a back patio that just goes on for days here. Look at that sunset. Absolutely gorgeous. Literally no detail spared. Love the fire and water features that you find throughout the backyard. The artificial grass is amazing. Love that you don't have to care for it. It's very low maintenance backyard. You've got your beach entry pool with a huge Baja shelf and these swim up stools. And just the entertainment house. You're the party house, basically. And then you've got this lovely covered pergola out there by the outdoor kitchen. Absolutely everything that you could need for your outdoor kitchen needs. Your 4-car garage fits a boat, fits a camper. And here is the 3D floor plan that you will see on all of our listings. I really feel like it's helpful to see that from a bird's eye view, but to also see the furniture placement as well. So that's why I like the 3D floor plans. And then of course you've got the lovely city views from way up there. Again, this is Avance. We are only talking about Alta at Avance, which is the, if you're coming into the community heading south through the gates, you're going to head east. It's on the east side of the community. That would be Alta. This is in Alta. This is actually a private little area where oftentimes people will run up there and sit quietly. They are in nature. You can see the little trail that goes up to it. They can also see the awesome city views. Some people will go up there and do some yoga, which I think is neat. This is the common area. You got your picnic tables, nice covered areas. You've got some walking paths there. You got a country club, or excuse me, a community center, I should call it, not a country club. Scratch that. And a fitness center, all with these amazing views of South Mountain. It's the common area does have a huge pool, and it's beach entry as well. Lots of shady areas, and that brings us to, again, photo 1 back at the beginning. So that is our listing on Piedmont. Again, went under contract rather quickly. You can see why just by looking through the photos, right? This community is so, real quick, on the HOA, it's $175 monthly. And they do have, like I mentioned, the fitness center, community pool, community center. They got that cute little yoga thing. And also something to remember if you're purchasing in this community, they do have 0.5% of a fee when the property changes hands. So the HOA does charge that. This is one of those communities. You don't see that often, but in this particular community, it is there. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of that because that can sometimes get missed. This property is, or community is so close to Phoenix Sky Harbor. It is within 8 miles. So if you need to travel a lot for business, or if you have a lot of family coming in out of town, this is a really great spot for you. Again, you're right smack in the middle of all of the amenities the city has to offer, including this amazing airport that we have. But when you're home, you feel like you're not in the city, which is really nice. And I know a lot of people are after that feeling. So if Phoenix Sky Harbor is a place that you frequent, then you will only be 8 miles away in this location. Right near Phoenix Sky Harbor, you've got K1 if you want to do any go-kart racing, or maybe you want to plan a fun birthday party for your teen or for your spouse. Maybe they're super gearheads, right? And they love to race. Well, this is a safe place for them to do so. You can also do, team building events for your business or your team. They cater to group events. So it's a really great place to head on over with your bunch and get some good time in and some good laughs in as well. So check out K1. And then speaking of Dobbins Peak, we have Dobbins Lookout, which I think is the same thing. Research shows that they are named two different things. So if anybody knows differently, definitely pipe in. I am not a super hiker. I do love it, but some of those trails confuse me a bit out there. So if anybody knows the lowdown on that, let me know. I happen to think it's the same location. So check out Dobbins Lookout. There are some photos here that some people have put up of the views, which is absolutely lovely. And then you have this structure that is up there that you can check out and take some cool, fun pictures inside of. So if that is your gig, you love to hike, or you just want to get in with nature and check out the gorgeous views that our city has to offer, that is a great hike to take. And then talking about things that are up and coming or changing in our area. If you've taken the 10 from the East Valley to downtown Phoenix, you've seen a lot of change. Oh my gosh. There's so much change between the East Valley and downtown Phoenix right now. It's mind-blowing. And another change is about to take place here in downtown Phoenix, and that is a redevelopment of the intersection at 7th Avenue and Washington Street in downtown Phoenix. So check that out. I'll have the link here in the show notes if you're interested in that. And then lastly, for our business spotlight, you know how I always love to do a quick shout out for a local business and really give them some support, because I love supporting local and I love supporting small. Today, I'm going to toot our own horn. Again, I am Katie with Team Evo AZ at eXp Realty. We're a very small boutique team that packs a punch. If you want to learn about us, and I hope that you do, head on over to our direct me. That is direct.me/Team Evo AZ. That's the page that I'm on right now. And this is literally like a one-stop shop. This is all backstage access, if you will, to all that is Team Evo AZ. So you're going to be able to read our testimonials, check out our featured listings, message us directly if you want to chat or have a question. If you want to find a great deal in Arizona, this link is perfect for you, because this is going to be all the price reductions, any distressed sales, things like that, that typically come with a smaller price tag. So you'll want to check that out if you're really looking for a deal. They are all listed there. If you want to search new builds in and around the area, every new build community, every builder is on this link. I mean, if you're getting a divorce, if that's something that you're going through, or a friend of yours is going through that, and you're a homeowner and you're not really sure what to do or where to start, there are many things that you need to know. There is a link for that. And that goes to a playlist that has several videos that could be very, very helpful in that situation. There is so much stuff here, guys. I urge you to check it out. Keep yourselves up to date on any and everything real estate here in the area. And that doesn't hold true if you are, waiting to get into the market, for instance. And what I mean by it doesn't hold true is some people will think, well, I don't really need to do my research. I don't really need to keep up to speed on what's going on in the real estate market in the area. I'm not even considering getting into my own place for another couple of years. Now's the time to start. I'm going to urge you to think a bit differently about that, because the people that get the best deals and that have the smoothest transaction and do the best actually start the legwork a lot earlier than you might think. So it makes a lot of sense for you to be up to speed with what is going on with real estate here, even if you're a few years out, because you'll just have that much more knowledge. You'll know what's normal. You may be able to time things a little bit better as to when you jump into the market or when you don't. Knowledge is power, guys, and we are here to deliver that knowledge. So over on our YouTube channel, it is at Team Ibowazy. That is our handle. You will see many playlists there. And the one that I want to point out that's really going to be helpful in this situation, again, whether you're in the market right now, whether you're waiting to get into the market for a few years, whether you've just purchased and you feel like, I don't need to know anything about real estate. Yes, you do. Or you're considering selling in the next couple of years. You definitely need to know this stuff. And the playlist that I would suggest is one of our podcast shows, we call it, because our podcast channel is kind of like a channel where we put many shows through. It's not just one show, right? It would be our monthly market update. We share so much juicy information in that market update in terms of rates, rate predictions, what's going on in the market now, what do we predict, what should sellers know, what should buyers know, where are the incentives, where are the incentives not appearing? Like all of this stuff is just such important information for you guys. So I urge you to get in on our Direct Me. You can click at the top, there's like a little bell that says subscribe next to it on the Direct Me page. And every time we add something new, you'll be notified. I would also suggest going over to our YouTube channel at Team Ibowazy is our handle and click subscribe there too. And then that way, anytime we drop a new episode with all of the juicy real estate bits, you will be notified. You will not miss a thing. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys.